Everything has been leading up to this pinnacle moment. Is finding her way to beat death, finding a way to deal with her newfound powers thanks to eternity, finding Thunder Gods that don't think that she's a real Thunder God. Issue 12. She will face the ultimate Thunder God, Hadad. So let us begin. Begin with Brother Voodoo going into a dimension. He's looking to help out Storm in her battle against Hadad, but he is met by people who are quite dead. Gore, the God Butcher. Jericho Drum, the Gunner of Gods. You seek to aid your Storm God in her battle against Hadad. Unfortunately for her, death calls for you, because the Thunder War ends now. On Earth, the sky begins to turn purple. Some people are worried. Some people have went to help out other friends. But Rogue is not worried, for she says 3 words: Storm's got this. Within Earth's orbit, Storm and Hadad greet each other, and then the violence begins as Hadad punches Storm. These hands have worked so many wonders. They perform miracles. Today, you will die by them. As he punches Storm, Hadad explains his desire to see her die like an animal, but not knowing why, is not one of his many desires. Entities love to hear themselves speak. They make grand pronouncements about what's required of their subjects, but the misdeeds of abstracts are the most well-kept secrets in the cosmos. They have told you nothing about why I seek the end of everything. They have told you nothing about why you and your planet must die. And he hurls his spear towards Storm. Storm kind of sympathizes with him. Understand the unfair and painful weight you must have been forced to shoulder. Understand that we take different paths in the face of unforgivable injustice. If you attempt to break my planet, hurt my people, in your vengeful quest, an immortal shall meet its swift end. Then go to the House of Ideas, as the one above all is speaking with his son, Eternity. Conversation is very interesting to see between 2 entities. They both give each other compliments. The one above all then asks Eternity,
"What do you want, Eternity?"
Eternity begs his father to stop Hadad before he destroys him and his sister Infinity, before he destroys the universe. One above all begins to question Eternity. What have you brought to bargain with? What precious possession do you own that my desire would be to separate you from it? You caused the slaughter of Oblivion, my first son, the void of which everything came. What makes you think you're so deserving of the slightest speck of my compassion? Eternity replies, I am your son too. Above all, then replies,
I am the joy of the new birth, the love that makes a being sacrifice its life for another, the hope for a better tomorrow in the face of tribulations. I am the goodness and the mercy you hope to find here. But I am also wrath, justice, retribution, vengeance.
Above all explains that Oblivion had nothing but duty. The moment he stepped out of your eternal expectations, he left you to fend for yourself, but you unleash your son Abrax to end Oblivion before your next trial of combat with him. The Eternity is pleading. Oblivion released the Storm God you imprisoned within him to get back at me, the Storm God who murdered him and comes for me. Must I die too before you act? One above all has this to say, my son is gone, and I cannot mourn. Order and chaos understood each other's roles and found balance. Within you, death and life reach a compromise, but you and your brother only desire to end each other. Hadad will grant you both your wishes. Go back to the Hadad and Storm fight. Black Winter behind Storm is telling her that he will devour this universe, and he wants her to know the ender. Then, lightning comes down. Beta Ray Bill, the new Thunder God, and Shugar, willing to assist Storm. Hadad does not care. One kick, he puts down Shugar and Beta Ray Bill. With another, he sends them both flying, and then freezes them to stop them from entering the battle again. Aurora Monroe, blood of the Elder God Oshter, jumps at Hadad. Look into my eyes. They'll see you die before they see my planet perish. Not only do they lock eyes, but they are having a battle of storm vision. Those ignorant of her nature called her the Storm God who retreats, but we know the terrifying truth of who she is. Hadad Yahweh, mistress of the elements, God Eater, the Omega of the Omegas, the indomitable storm, who died to protect her homeworld. and her universe. Above all, is still speaking with eternity, trying to get them to understand things about creation. Leaves these last words with them. Love your creation, as I love you dearly. Then evolves into the eternal storm form, slamming Hadad. Resurfering Galactus or freeing other Thunder Gods who have not been consumed by the Black Winters, says Quasar and Infinity are doing the same exact thing. Infinity then feels her brother's presence, feels his warmth because he has arrived. Ernie instantly begs for forgiveness from Storm. Storm tells him there's so many emotions going on, the only thing she's focused on is saving the universe. But she needs one thing. Needs her body to be her body from here on out. Eternity submits to that. And she summons more power via Abrax. Storm's powering up via Abrax. Eternity explains that the Never Queen, Infinity, and the Phoenix Force are on their way to help her battle Hadad. Storm tells Eternity, "No, I'm ending this battle now." Grabs Hadad, dragging him in the ground. Muay Thai and Gettable by Black Panther. Kenjutsu and Krav Maga by Wolverine. Tai Chi and Hungar by Shang-Chi. These are some of the many martial disciplines that I've mastered in the recent years. When it comes to fighting bastards like you, I rely on the uneducated wailing of the urchin boys from my childhood. Dodd's still not impressed. Storm begins to beat him down. I am Aurora Monroe, storm god of Earth. Strike my planet and I will be the thunder that follows. Dodd is still talking, looking to your shared memory with Eternity. See what Eternity did to me. The one above all allowed him to do to me. See if you wouldn't want to end them too. Storm explains, I'm not here to kill you. I'll imprison you within a pocket dimension like all Thunder Gods before you who threatened me in my home. Storm's preparing the seal. Outfit then changes. For Eternity takes over, slays Hadad in cold blood. Never again will Storm trust our universe. Then go to the royal palace, the realm of death. We see Lady Death is talking with Brother Voodoo. My brother Oblivion has failed by a creation of eternity, yet the living tribunal has dealt no punishment. The one above all, a loaf. That's why I've summoned you, Necromancer. You will be my executioner's blade, my avatar, the avatar of death. You will be my battle general in the crusade to come, in the war above all. What a way to end the Storm story. But this will continue next year in January. See you guys. Rogue Storm, issue number 1. Take care.